It's been 1 year since the bodies of 11 women were found in a home on Imperial Avenue on Cleveland's east side. Tonight, a 5 on Your Side investigation takes you inside a video surveillance system that was trained on the home of suspect serial killer Anthony Sowell. On Your Side Chief Investigator Ron Regan joins us live with every camera and every angle.
Well, Danita, those cameras were originally installed to catch neighborhood drug dealers on tape. Now, Sowell's defense attorneys are spending $15,000 of your tax dollars to pore over them. Well, in the next few minutes, you'll see the exact recording system that's believed to have captured a woman's desperate escape and a lot more.
This picture here probably caught the young lady jumping off the porch and him jumping off after her.
Ray Cash can see Sowell's home on this screen. He has not one, not two, not three, but 5 surveillance cameras mounted atop his sausage company, all right next door to Sowell's home. And the video, rolling 24 hours a day, is crystal clear.
You can see a lot. You can see everything on here.
Prosecutors seized the tapes as evidence, and court records show Sowell's attorneys want to review 2,000 hours of video. So what can those cameras see?
This is the dumpster right here, and this is the fence to the backyard. This is around the area where they found a couple of those bodies back there. The dumpster could possibly show him maybe throwing a body in there, you know, at night.
But it's camera 2 that could be the most revealing. It looks down from this balcony where a woman told police she jumped to escape Sowell.
This is camera 2. Camera 2 is where the young lady, she jumps off this porch here, lands here, and he descends down on her. Luckily, the guys across the street saw it. They called 911 and the ambulance came, and that probably saved her life.
Camera 3 looks across the street at this store where Sowell was often seen buying garbage bags.
This is the store he would go to all the time. You know, when the other owner, when he said that he sold him a lot of bags, garbage bags, this is the store he would go and get those bags from.
And he could have been using those bags.
He could have been using those bags to put those body parts in.
Camera 4 is mounted right above the sidewalk that leads to that dumpster in the rear of the building.
Clearly, you could see him moving back and forth during the night. It would be able to pick him up.
Finally, camera 5, right next door to Sowell's home, and looking across the street where witnesses were standing and saw that woman fall last October.
They're standing here, and she would have been right in this corner here. And they said, "What you doing?" He said, "I got this." And he picked her up and took her to the backyard.
Well, Sowell's attorneys believe the tapes could show potential witnesses, and they're billing taxpayers $15,000. That's what it'll take to hire 3 full-time workers to review all 2,000 hours of video. We'll let you know what they find and if your money was well spent. I'm Chief Investigator Ron Regan.
It's the weirdest ransom note I've ever read.
You will withdraw $118,000 from your account. $100,000 will be in $100 bills and the remaining $18,000 in $20 bills.
You think about this number and how is it relevant? And it's relevant because John Ramsey got a bonus from his company for $118,000. How many people knew that? I'm going to guess not a lot of people.
Our grandpa compared the note to some examples that he found in movies.
John? The movie Ransom was playing in Boulder.
I have your son.
Oh, Jesus.
I want $2 million.
Oh, God.
Hundreds.
In that particular movie, a fat cat industrialist, his son was kidnapped. There's a lot of the same verbiage in this note as was in even the note that was written in that particular movie.
If we catch you talking to a stray dog, she dies.
If you talk to anyone, I don't care if it's a Pekingese pissing against a lamppost, the girl dies.
You and your family are under constant scrutiny as well as the authorities. Don't try to grow a brain, John.
Do not attempt to grow a brain.
Our guy's a real watcher of that particular type of movies.
Think that there's been a growth miscarriage of justice for being found guilty of something that I didn't do.
Friday night in Los Angeles, a movie actress and 4 of her friends were murdered. The circumstances were lurid. The movie actress was Sharon Tate, 26. The others were a male hairdresser, the heiress to a coffee fortune, a writer, and a boy just out of high school. And a short time later, not far away, a middle-aged couple was found murdered in similar circumstances.
The latest murders were discovered during the night. The bodies of a man and his wife found in their home. Lino LaBianca, a supermarket owner, and his wife had both been stabbed to death, repeated stab wounds. On his body, the word war had been carved in the chest. And then, with blood, the killer had scrawled on a refrigerator door the words, "Death to pigs." Hoods had been placed over the heads of both victims. With daylight, police searched the premises. They found no evidence of robbery, no suggestion of motive. A baffling crime and bizarre. The bizarre circumstances of those 2 murders last night were strikingly similar to the 5 murders at a home in Bel Air a few miles away 2 days before. This was at the home of movie director Roman Polanski, and it was his wife, Sharon Tate, who was one of the victims. She too had been stabbed, repeated stab wounds. One of the victims had a hood placed over his head, and the word pig was written in blood on the door. Now, today, police were searching here too. Mr. Polanski had returned to Los Angeles from London and was in seclusion with friends. And police today could but speculate whether these 2 crimes this weekend, so grotesquely similar, had been done by the same person, or perhaps news reports of the first crime that inspired somebody else to do the second. The only suspect police had, William Garrettson, the young caretaker found at the Polanski home, said he had been sleeping during the murders there, and so this afternoon, after much questioning, police let him go. Jack Perkins, NBC News, Los Angeles.
Exclusively on Discovery Plus.
When John Wayne Gacy, the clown, began his rampage in Chicago, it was discovered that he had numerous boys in the basement of his home.
He looked at us and he said, you know, clowns can get away with murder.
There's pedophilia, and then there's this stuff that Dean Corll did.
There's always more to a case than you hear in the media.
You have a collect call from
John Gacy.
They were in communication with one another. They knew exactly what was going on. They had this Rolodex of index cards with a lot of names on it.
It included the names of a number of noted judges, legislators, and other officials.
These people with power, especially political power, they can get a lot of things erased.
The Clown and the Candyman, streaming now only on Discovery Plus.